Brandi is a very responsive instructor. She works with her students very well, to meet them where they are. And Brandi cares a lot about her students. She not only wants to make sure that they are, performing correctly, but she also wants to make sure that the students are ready because they're going to go out into the field, right? She makes sure that they're ready and they're going to pass their exams and they're going to be able to get a job.
My favorite thing about the way she teaches is she really makes you understand. She's really adamant about you need to understand why this works and how it works, and that's how I learn. I can't just memorize things.
She takes initiative to look at things like, for instance, she just started using Articulate to give her information on her program, what she's teaching her students. And so I think she looks for creative ways for her students to be more engaged with what she's teaching.
I actually graduated from the Midland College Sonography program 15 years ago, and over the next 8 years I worked as a sonographer and had the opportunity to serve as a clinical instructor for Midland College Sonography students who came after me. And during that time I learned that I liked to bridge the gap between the classroom and taking care of real patients. And so I knew that I wanted the opportunity to play a bigger role in the education of future sonographers.
She uses it in real world scenarios or ultrasound scenarios, I guess. She'll put us in the position of, okay, you're scanning and this is what you see, this is the artifact you see, how do you fix it? Because she teaches the physics, so she lets us not just know like the book version, but also real world, I guess, how it is in the ultrasound world.
If you go pretty much anywhere in this area and you have to have an ultrasound, it's probably one of her students that's doing it. They're great practitioners now, ultrasound techs at the hospital and stuff. I've met many of her students, and while we're taking care of patients on the floor, we've talked to some of her students, and they're very well mannered. They are good representative of the program that they came out of, and it's impacted our community.
Brandi is direct, that she's hardworking, and that she's genuine. She's a very genuine person, and you always know where you stand with Brandi, and I think that's a great trait.
If you ever have a question, no matter how dumb you think it may be, she will not make you feel dumb for it. She'll just give it to you, she'll give you the answer, and yeah, just if you have any question, she's the one to go to.
I want students to remember that I am and was always a resource available to them, and that I'm rooting for them and will do anything I can to help them pursue their professional goals. I really like this quote by Hans Christian Andersen that says, "The world is a series of miracles, but we're so used to them that we call them ordinary things." And I have found that as a sonographer on a regular Tuesday, we get to celebrate with a family who hears their baby's heart rate for the first time, or feel the relief of finding that a patient's tumor hasn't grown. And one might call those just an ordinary thing, but I prefer to see them as everyday miracles. So I think the miraculous is all around us, and I just want to remember to notice.